Everybody, what's up? It is the Jacked Geek here today, and I'm coming at you with another comic book. Today, we are doing Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Now, this book is written by Tom King, and it was drawn by Bilquis Evely. Here I am, butchering names again. And then we have coloring by Matthews Lopez. Matthias Lopez. Hopefully it's not Methuselah, because that's a very old name. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, starring Kara Zor-El as Supergirl. Starring Kara Zor-El as Supergirl. We have Rice Marv Knoll. She is more of the main character of the story. So Rice is the narrator of the story, which is actually really cool because this is not I wouldn't say a buddy cop movie. This comic. This is more of a kind of space western pirate kind of comic. If you read it, you'll see what I mean. As well as the main antagonist, Krim of the Yellow Hills. Also starring alongside those three, the main stars. We have the dog Crypto, who we all love. Everybody loves Crypto. Come on, he's the super dog. Let's go. We have Comet, the super space horse. And that's basically it for this comic. Yeah, I mean, really 5 characters that you have to remember. I'm pretty sure, oh, no. There is one more. There is Zor-El, the father of Supergirl, who is also a big point in this comic book. All right, my age rating for this book, I'm going to say is 15 plus. This is a more of a mature story of Supergirl, definitely a more mature take than some of the other comics, I'm sure. This is for mainly language and blood and violence. That's basically it, and there's nothing inappropriate in this besides all that. There is just language, and most of the language is actually bleeped out, which is really nice for younger readers. The blood in this is more for the impact of emotion, which is actually good, instead of making it like glorified or anything like that. And there's not like a whole ton, but there's a few parts with it. It has these stylized colors that kind of go along with it. That kind of mutes it out a little bit, so that's a little bit nice. And then for violence, there is some, when they're talking about the main villain, he does some pirate stuff with some other pirates, and they go out and massacre people. So that's kind of mentioned. It's only shown a tiny bit, but there's nothing like too crazy, except there are a few stabs because this is a revenge story. Speaking of, let's hit speaking of, whatever. Let's head to the description. This is a space pirate western revenge story starring Supergirl. That's basically it. After Wraith's father is suddenly tragically killed on his farm, she goes to hire a hand to go hunt down and kill Krim of the Yellow Hills. And this is where she finds a Jack Sparrowed version of Supergirl. And they go off on some adventures to finally hunt down the man who killed her father. Pretty simple premise of the story. Really had a lot of fun with this. And the art and visuals is amazing. And speaking of, let's head to the rating. All right, so for art, I'm gonna give this book a 12 out of 10. There's some absolutely stunning artwork on here. Bilquis Evely and Matthias Lopez did such a phenomenal job. It's so stylish and so colorful. I absolutely loved every frame of this book. I mean, like, I can't show you like too much or else, you know, monetization, and also spoilers. You don't want to spoil anything. But like every single frame, they really go out of their way to have depth with the color. And then just the drawing itself, is its own thing. You know, you have a little bit of style, like older style with it, and having some simpler lines. But it's so like in the faces of people, it just gets the emotions out. I would say, hey, if you're into art or you want to just look at pretty pictures, this is the book. 12 out of 10, out of this world. Every other page or frame of this book is just magnificent. It's so beautiful. I'm keeping this book because it's awesome. I might even get a bigger version of it because it's so big. The writing in this book is a little bit different from some of the others that I've read. It's told through the narration of Rife, and she's writing it down after the fact. I really enjoyed having her narrate. It's like someone was there, almost like it's a second person point of view, where the main character is, yes, technically Supergirl, and she's the start of the story, but it's Rife who is actually telling it. The dialogue is great. Supergirl in this is really funny. I would kind of consider her in this book kind of like a Jack Sparrow, where she is the mentor, but she's also like tipsy, and the way she talks is way different than Superman. And I kind of imagine Wraith to have like a British accent, and then Supergirl an American accent, and it just imagining that just tone clash would be great. I don't know what the accents will be in the actual movie coming up, but that's just how I thought of it. For plot, this is a very simple plot. It's a revenge story. Girl asks Supergirl, be like, yo, what's up? You want to help me kill this guy? And she's like, I'll help you, but I don't really do the killing stuff. And then, this is the only thing I will spoil. Then Supergirl's dog gets shot. So basically, this is John Wick in outer space, starring Supergirl. Woo! Honestly, I'm kind of funny with that, but then it actually gives Supergirl a reason to really go out. It's mostly about the adventures of Wraith and Supergirl going out to different planets, and they're helping people. They're trying to hunt down Krem, and honestly, it's a lot of fun what they do, and then they really bond together very well. And as I said before, their accents kind of like go together. We have like an American slang, kind of Jack Sparrow, and then we have kind of this British, that's what I think of in my mind. Plot, kind of episodic adventures, but I feel like you needed to just read it all the way through to really get it. And with story. Oh, the story. The story. I would have said this book is absolute cinema. Peak. Amazing. One of the best comics I've ever read. But then the last page of the comic happened. The last page, like they had it perfect all the way up, and then the last page happened. And I was like, They had the aha moment of the narrator with Supergirl, and the narrator learned her lesson, and now she's teaching Supergirl to do the right thing. And it all is like, oh man, this is great. This is amazing storytelling. And then the last page happens, and it just undercuts it. So that really made me mad. Not gonna lie, I raged about it last night, and it took me today to kind of get over the ending a little bit. So the ending was not really for me. Then this all out. Art, 12 out of 10, absolutely spectacular. Man, I'd say like, you love art, you wanna see some really cool vibrant colors in the comic, boom, this is yours. Absolutely. Writing, 8 out of 10. Liked a lot of the experimentation with Rife kind of telling the story, having it like a second person point of view type thing. Really, it's first person, but it's second person, if that's a thing. And then with plot, I'm gonna say 9 out of 10, great plot. It doesn't necessarily get sluggish too much. There's sometimes that kind of seems like a sidetrack, but it's actually important to the story. So I'm all right with that. Little tangent about the writing's really good. I really enjoy the narration. However, sometimes the narration with the action scenes when Supergirl's fighting kind of clash a little bit. I didn't really enjoy that too much. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, a solid, well, not a solid. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Honestly, great story. Well, it's a great book. It was a great story. It was a great story, honestly. The ending wasn't for me personally. I feel like it undercut character development. Phenomenal art, great plot, John Wick, Western / pirates in space, starring Supergirl. This is the thing for you. If you want to get started in comics, this is absolutely the channel that you want to start with. Supergirl is a great start of Supergirl, honestly. Don't know the continuity that's in. Just seems like its own one-off story. And man, get this and then go see Supergirl, honestly. So I'm gonna go bring my sister to it. I'm really hyped for the movie now. And as well as all these comics right here. So all these are already on the channel. Go check them all out. And if you like this video, give it a like. Hit the subscribe button, man. I really appreciate it. Share the video if you want. So yeah, if you like that. And then comment section, man. Comment down below if you're really excited for Supergirl. I got excited. Honestly, I wasn't until I read this book. Then now I'm like, honestly, I'm so excited to bring my sister to the movie theaters. We're gonna have such a fun time. And honestly, this is the perfect time to get comics. I mean, this year, big year for comic book movies and TV shows. We got Spider-Man coming up, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow coming out. You know, it's such a great time to get into comics. Anyways, this is the Jacked Geek signing off. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. And as always, hasta lasagna, my friendly pastas. See ya.